An update tonight on a story from the KENS 5I team. The Bexar County District Attorney's Office now says all its investigations and reviews are closed into an off-duty police officer and a driver-involved road rage shootout.
Front door.
Last week, the KENS 5I team showed you this police body cam video from the moments after that confrontation in May. Officer Desi Rios and DeMonte Walker shot at each other in a Northwest Side parking lot. Both men were hurt and a woman was caught in the crossfire. Customers in a nearby restaurant had to duck for cover. But 8 months later, no one is facing charges. A grand jury decided not to charge Walker, and Officer Rios was disciplined by SAPD. After our investigation last week, the District Attorney's Office has received several requests about the case. Tonight, they told us, all investigations and reviews of the parties involved in this incident are closed. You can watch our full investigation into this case on KENS5.com.